Hello, this is Misha Bland. I'm doing a video for Assessment Task 3, Use Foundation Skills, Strategies in Training and Assessment. Today's the 4th of July 2026 and I'll show you the round. Again, thank you for being here, guys. Welcome.
Thanks, Alice.
So we'll start off with just do a pre-start on a road train today. So we're going to go through 3 short videos, and we'll start off with the SWI. If you want to read it through, I'll play the video that you can read along with. Satisfy themselves to the safety and equipment, machinery, vehicle and advices. To advise fellow employees of these conditions. To report any defect or damage to the vehicle in which they are operating. All personnel within the footprint of the vehicle must be locked out and wear full and correct site mandated PPE, which involves a hard hat, gloves, protective eyewear and lungs worn on site as a standard. Number 2, the duty of the persons operating or using heavy equipment. Equipment shall be inspected prior to use to ensure safety to operate. Defects must be reported. Equipment shall be inspected and stated below and inspection recommended. Pre-start checks are not to be conducted on loaded vehicles. Pre-start checks shall be documented at the time of inspection to indicate if the equipment is safe to operate for the upcoming work. Fault categories are as follows. Category 1 fault, the vehicle must not be operated. Supervisor must be notified immediately. Category 2 fault, the medium level vehicle repairs must commence within a 10-day period. Category 3 fault, the vehicle repairs must commence within the next service or within 3 weeks. When completing the pre-start checks on heavy equipment, check for the following unsafe conditions on the ground and notify prior to operating heavy equipment. Vehicle, unsafe ground, other vehicles and any other hazardous situations. When completing the pre-start check and visually checking under the truck trailers, vehicles off the head height, hot parts of equipment, stored energy. If there are defects identified that do not affect the safe operation of the equipment, they must be documented in a report and permits to operate the machine must be granted by the supervisor of the workshop. If there are any defects identified that render the equipment unsafe or inoperable, the report must be marked as such. The vehicle will be taken out of service and supervisors informed immediately. Any defects identified must be recorded and reported in a work request book and handed into the workshop supervisor. Road train pre-start on the walk around inspection. First, we must isolate the machine before performing any pre-start inspection. Apply a harness to lock and person danger tag. All persons working on equipment must be locked on.
Question. Checking your lights and indicators when it's locked out. Are you able to do that?
No, so once you've done the initial pre-start, then you can go
starter up and then to stay to that footprint,
Yeah.
you can do a walk around. So you can put your like hazard lights on so like they're all flashing and what I used to do is get a tie tech bar and just wedge it between the seat and the brake light so you can walk
Oh,
around.
yeah.
Night time's easy, just leave them on, you can see them all flashing, whatever. Or get someone to come in and help you.
Spot ya.
Yeah, spot you. Yeah, just as long as you're staying at that footprint.
Yeah.
You're not going under. Same with when you want to do your airlines and listen for air leaks and stuff. Same thing. Just walk around.
Yeah.
You know, get your trail brakes off.
Yeah.
Just walk around. And then, or if you want to do your service brake, just get a few to come out and tap your brake every now and again so you can use it for more boost the legs or anything like that.
Yeah.
Steps, election of the bonnet, security clamps on the side of the bonnet. Proceed the front of the truck and remove the tongue pins, the bull bar, screw knobs. Ensure the strap is secured between the bonnet and the bull bar and is in good condition, free from rips, tears and other defects. This step is a part of your pre-start inspection. Gently lower the bull bar and the bonnet to be pulled into a raised position while the light is descending. Guest assistance as a bull bar and bonnet combination is heavy. This is a two-person lift. There will always be another person or fitter available to assist. So note as this bull bar passes the point of balance, ensure that you are standing clear and position one hand on the bull bar and one hand on the bonnet ready to restrain the bonnet as the weight comes off the strap. Engine bay inspections. Visually check fan belts, hoses, ensure that they are all good. Check for the oil, water, air and fuel leaks. Check engine oil, coolant level and report to supervisor if oil or coolant is required.
With that,
And
with that, the oils and the coolant and all that, we've had people actually tip up index into the coolant.
Yep.
Oh,
so
really?
yeah, so don't put them in. Just go and see a fitter or call the supervisor and say coolant needs topping up.
Yeah.
So that's another reason why we don't want, even though you can do it, and
Yeah.
we know that different trucks have different radio coolant.
Yeah.
Yeah, so and that's now we don't do that ourselves.
Yep.
Yeah.
Just to top up for not
And so like, same with the power steering oil, whatever, if you need any fluids, just get the fitters to do it.
Yeah, get the fitters to do it like
Yeah.
because some people don't realise, and we've also had people fill up their oil thinking it was empty, and they've gone and put 15 litres of oil, and then all of a sudden it was like, the next guy fills goes, bloody hell, it's big enough to sit this height, and they have to drain it all. And this was in a Kenworth too, so they couldn't even get to the sump, and so it took forever to get out.
Yeah.
But
Good.
yeah.
the bonnet, push the bull bar up and then push the bonnet. Also get assistance as the bull bar and bonnet are very heavy.
Yeah, some of ours don't have bull bars either. Just
Oh, really?
To keep the weight
So you
of the
definitely
bonnet
need
on
two
the
straps
straps
before you push it.
shock
Yeah.
to the upper body. Bonnet will lower with the bull bar being pulled back in position. Secure the bull bar, towing pin, locking bolts. Secure the bonnet clamps on each side of the truck. Control and data instructions. Complete or welcome to the queue. Under 3 pre-start checklist. Faults found under the below categories need action accordingly. Category 1 is truck not to be operated. Category 2, truck must not be operated unless fault is rectified or approved and initiated by a supervisor. Category 3, truck may be operated. Corrective action is required. Report to your supervisor. On board, so check all your handrails, your steps, and security of your hoses and your Isuzu coils. In-cab check. Check truck monitor panels, the mirrors, your windows, seat belts and lights. Start machine. Check the truck, monitor again, your brakes, your steering, all your hydraulic functions. And for that, you pre-start, check using correct method and electric.
All your monitors are pretty straightforward. You know when they're working and when they're not.
Yeah, pretty
Prior
much.
to
Yeah.
operation of heavy equipment, these horn signals must be used to notify other vehicles or pedestrians in the area of the intention to move the equipment. So 1 horn is to start, 2 horns is to go forward, 3 horns is to go into reverse. Remember to always drive to the conditions. These are just the machines that we have been updated, the documents that are used. to make sure that we according to the procedures. This is our Chris Matrix. Make sure that we're respecting having people to be there and also what controls are in place, what the risk is at the end of the day of all these ones. So again,
It is it?
so we're sign off.
Yeah, and then just on that sheet there, just put the name and everything down. Okay. That's all right. Thank you very much.
Nice, cheers.
And then, so the next is, I'm just gonna ask you a few questions. Now, why do you guys think that's important to do a pre-start on a vehicle?
Well, yeah, one, you want safety for yourself and also others. You also want to make sure that nothing's going to fall apart, fall off the truck, and injure anyone
Yeah.
along the way as well.
And correct functionality of the vehicle and its, attached equipment.
Perfect, yeah.
Everything's in working order safely, so everyone's safe.
Yeah, mainly safety, right? Yeah, safety, and that your vehicle is good for you to use and getting from A to B safely. That's the main thing for us anyway.
Yeah.
Also, if you do have to find anything that is wrong with the vehicle, so what would you guys do? What would you guys do?
Contact my supervisor and make him aware of the situation.
Yeah, work request and your book or your MT data.
That's good. Awesome. Perfect. And then saying that, I'll actually play you a little video. This is a little bit longer. This one is the actual pre-start of a road train on a quad. I have missed a few things out in there. So if you guys can pick that up and then let me know what they are, that'd be awesome.
Righto.
It's not a lot, but there's a couple of things there that I did miss.
Yeah.
Purely because it was time restraint as
Yeah.
well as also leaving some things open for you guys to figure out.
Yep.
I'm sure there's some important things there.
It's not across that way. Right.
Not very good. This was done out in the open. I can make a big one.
So big wheel chocks.
Yeah, definitely the wheel chocks over there. Make sure, most importantly, especially this last month, tagging out and isolating of the vehicle is number one.
Do the chocks have to be under drive tyres or can you have them in front of your steers?
Yeah, just pretty much.
As long as there's
Yeah,
chocks.
as long as there's chocks there, and
Yeah.
I'll be honest, sometimes there's not a lot of chocks around, so you may have to go searching for them. All trucks are meant to have them.
Yeah.
Definitely. This is the most important part, is testing for dead.
Good to go.
Yeah, no, right. So there's one thing that you got.
I was going to say that. I'm
Got
like,
that.
I wonder if the
One
camera
person, yeah.
person's going to give a hand.
Two-person lift.
Brake line leaks or anything. We've got our fan belt, fan in there, make sure it's not cracked. That chunks out of it off the blades. We're going to pull it, make sure that's level. Check our turbo, our springs, make sure there's no spits or loose. Come off. Make sure there's no other leaks.
Is this truck here now?
Yes.
Grey tanks?
Yeah, let me think. But it is. I think it is still here, yeah. See what number it is. Sometimes on road you have spare time.
Yep.
Yeah, not off-road.
Plus the off-road don't carry spares. Yep.
You check all your pivot pins on your doors.
Yeah, just go along with that. I find it really hard to explain what to look for because you just do it on
Yeah.
TV. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to go, oh, it's so good check. That's so good check.
Yeah. Have I remember to do
Yeah.
this?
Oh yeah, it's one of those hitches.
Yeah, yeah, this is a quad, so
They track real good, eh?
yeah, awesome track, yeah, check really well.
Make sure your lights are playing.
Yeah, go around. Yeah. Used to go around with a spray bottle and rag. Like the on road's pretty good. Damaging like with your spring packs and like that, it's very minimal.
Yeah.
It's more like with the triples. They're definitely, I had one with 5 cracked spring leaves in it. And
Yeah.
yeah, no one's checked them, but there's always a good practice. You can't obviously first thing in the morning is pretty hard. It's a big trick. Don't have a look.
You got no mud guards in that truck.
Yeah, that one's got none, yeah. They are pretty good with replacing them. They generally try and get them on there.
Do you have any more applicators missing?
Yeah, we've had quite a few where people are not doing the red talks, and we've lost a couple of jewels where they've just fallen off.
Yeah,
And
right.
then we had them using the wrong retalk as well.
Oh,
So
okay.
they over tighten them.
Yep.
It
And then
snaps the
they
studs.
Yeah, snapping off, and then literally like they're just hanging on. Yeah. And like you literally can undo the bolts with your hands. Yeah. So that was also another really big thing lately to make sure you do your retalks.
Yeah.
And they're making a chemical for it now. If you have a truck and you notice there's no indicators are not doing it, they will write you up for it.
Yeah, it's fair enough.
Like even if you've just got one falling off out of there.
Generally, one, I wouldn't really stress so much about, although
It is a bunch.
you are meant to go and do it.
Will we just see the guys in the workshop?
The
Retalk wrench?
you can go get one from the workshop, yeah.
Yeah.
Or Thai Bay.
Yeah.
At Auto Boy you went today.
Yeah.
You would be able to get a retalk.
Just stop in there and grab one.
Stop in there and grab one.
Okay, so we're gonna do 1 beat or start.
So what are you doing here? Just moving the air out and then you're going to turn it off again?
No, we'll do a walk around.
Walk around while it's
Walk around, yeah.
check the leaks?
Yeah, air leaks and
You have to turn it off to do your walk around the alleys.
no, so as long as you're air leak flickering, yeah, the lights will walk around. Because you have to do some live testing, you've got to do it, you know what I mean? You just can't not check the lights and the air and look for air leaks and that kind of stuff. It's definitely, if you need to go under, just, yeah, turn it off. But, if you do have an air leak, you just go and call the supervisor and they'll get the figure out and
Yeah.
fix it for you. Everyone does it, and it's not rigid as a day, kind of, you can see it when the valves are being rubbed off by the hydraulic line.
Yep.
And it was hidden, couldn't see it, but you could hear
Yeah, yeah.
You're like just, oh yeah, there it is right there. You have to have the running to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
To
different.
find it.
Keep the air
Oh,
circulating.
So you just listen for the air and sometimes I forget what I was trying to tell you. It's like they're the tipping lines for
So
the
they like the Festos.
Yeah, but yeah. You know, you know the name, but I just couldn't, you know, when you're on the
Yeah.
spot, you're like, oh, I'll try to explain this to you. And but I mean, like, even though I'm meant to stay out of the, you're gonna go in there.
Yeah, it's such a mind.
Yeah.
No flat. Yeah, so we use this thumbs up for that's the end of the section. So we take that wood plug out.
Yeah, we do. Eventually, yeah. I'll just bring it out for obviously, there's some things you won't see on here, but obviously,
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, so the first thing there is the first one to win it. Yeah, so we've got the UHF, but we also do have the VHF as well. Eventually, the whole site will become a VHF, and you'll be able to hear everything from Olivia to Banksburn to Wanda. Yeah, it's going to be a big garage, yeah. But that's what they want you to be,
So this is a pre-start checkers truck and trailer.
stand that right there, yeah. Alright, so, what do you guys think of that? Did you guys see anything I did miss in there? What would you else would you have checked on that road train?
What would I have checked?
Yeah.
Just your hinges, for the pins on your for your doors.
Yep, so the hinges. Anything else you
Oh, I guess alternator belt as well as your fan belt.
yeah, the fan belt, yep, did you give that check?
Well, you did your fluids.
Yeah, we
Did all the fluids.
Windscreen for condition, cracks,
Cracks.
chips,
Yep. That's another one.
beacons.
Yep, beacons, that's a good one, yep. That's definitely important.
Reverse light.
Yeah, reverse lights will be so much for probably off road, but definitely because we don't reverse really.
Yeah, yeah.
But definitely your brake lights. That was on road, so definitely all your lights must work for that.
Yeah. High beams.
Yeah, high beams, especially your spotties at night.
Tug test before moving off.
Yeah, tug test. Yep, definitely do that before you leave. There's one other thing on there.
Depending on your drawbars, maybe the weld's not on the drawbar where they're going to the like ring feeder or
Yeah,
Or
all
it
your
couples.
yes, that's all your cracks.
turntable bolts
Yeah,
through your chassis.
Yep. Cracks and bolts. Yep.
You checked your suspension on that, didn't you?
Yeah, we threw
Yeah.
all the spring packs. Yeah. And there was one other thing on there that not very many people do check, and that's your fire extinguishers.
Yep.
So you got two. You got an in-cab, you got an out-cab one.
Yeah, make sure
Yeah.
they're in date.
You make sure they're in date. Make sure they're
Pressure.
Maybe even get them out, give them a shake if they're
yeah,
powdered.
yeah, that's what they recommend. Give it out, give it a shake, make sure the powder's not sticking. Because we had a truck fire where the fire extinguishers were depleted.
Yeah.
So, you know, the poor buggers sitting there trying to put it out and it's like, nothing.
It all
Yeah.
settles.
So he literally just walked away and just the whole truck. I mean, he tried his best, but
Yeah,
unfortunately,
no, use what you got.
yeah, I don't think many of us would want to be standing in front of a truck with a fire. You know.
Mm.
It's not good at all. But yeah, definitely, I did not check the fire extinguisher on that one. Yes, that was good.
Warning triangles.
Yeah, yes,
First
the
aid
triangles,
kit.
yeah. And that they will go missing. The triangles.
Temp gun.
Yeah, yes, temp gun. That's very important, especially lately. We've just I don't know why we're losing them. I think maybe people from different spots within the truck, and then there's no temp guns, or someone's stealing. It does happen. It will happen. I mean, most people that you go through, no doubt they've put it in their back pocket and not put it back. We've had some people even put the tie-tap bars.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I don't know where they put them.
Yeah, how do they get them home? How do they hide
Yeah,
them?
this guy actually had it in his bag.
Yeah.
I was like, why have you got a tie-tap bar in your bag? And I said, they need it, that's for the truck, not for you. And he was, oh, well, you know, I need to make sure I've got one. And so, no, you got to put
Keep
it
it in your
in
own.
I know,
You just go
right?
pin something out of your truck
Well,
just
yeah.
so you can keep it for you. So when you just take it with you everywhere you go, so you've got one.
Yeah, some people do.
If all the
So
trucks have one,
people
then
bring their own.
yeah.
They do.
Yeah,
Yeah, they bring their own.
and tap
Little
gun.
bats, but they don't last long. And when I was in Rockingham, they actually had these little hammers, about this big, and then a solid rubber mallet on the end.
Yep.
And they're awesome, like light, and just boom, boom, they did the job.
Yeah.
These guys will carry one all the time for them to compact. Yeah, they work really, really well. Yes. Yeah, and just make sure like the grease pot is working as well. You'll find that
They got auto greasers.
yeah, they've got auto greasers, but a lot of times they just go empty.
Yep.
And you'll hear that beep, beep going.
And the other thing is too with those, you want to make sure the grease is getting to where it's going.
Exactly, yeah. They do that on the service, but you pretty much, they don't work. They don't work at all.
Yeah.
You'll see sometimes they're dripping out of the little nipples and all that, but yeah, they very rarely do actually work. And even if they're full, it's also important as well. Make sure that all the hinges and all your turntables are getting greased to them. Yeah, so I think that's good for that one. So the next one I've got for you guys to do is the actual pre-start checklist. So we can go through this one. This is just the base. This is the paper version of it. Just want to go through that. We do have also the digital side of it on the empty data. That I cannot access right now because the one that I want to use is not working. So I will show you my hand on empty data, but we can do that tomorrow or whenever you need to go to the truck.
Yeah.
So this is just the paper version. If empty data is not working,
Yeah.
you still
It
need
looks pretty similar though.
yeah, pretty much that. We do have another version of it. It's a little bit shorter than that, but this is more for the road train, I believe that one is. I've got another one there I can show you if you want.
Yeah, truck and trailer.
Yeah, some car, yeah. So we'll watch that and I'll just go through this, just basically show you how to fill out one. I'll just show you how to fill one out. You do this after you have done your walk around and checked the truck and trailers for any faults that may be there. First off, we start off with just your name. The time that you did the pre-start. And the fleet number that you did it on. And the odometer reading that you have taken. And then
So these
also
pre-starts we do, if we do them digitally,
digitally, yeah.
they just go straight to the workshop.
Yeah, so they will just go all the way through to the workshop, and you don't need to stress about doing the actual online. So these are the short ones also.
Yep.
These are more for machines that you might go on.
And will we hear from a mechanic or a fitter if there is a fault that comes through that
Um,
they believe they need to.
Yeah, so definitely like any
those
category one,
category faults
that is do not go.
come up.
That's just call the supervisor.
Yeah.
So that's wrong with it, it's not working,
Yeah.
whatever. They will then either put you in another truck or they'll get it around to you to fit them. Same with that number two, if you find that anything like this is not right as well, especially like your radio, aircon, you know, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Definitely that could be a, oh, it's not working, no worries, just keep going, or get to the other end and we'll get fixed.
Yeah.
Just make sure you check your fire extinguisher, make sure it's in date. And once you've done this and you feel that it's safe to go, you then can proceed on operating the vehicle or the machine. Some of these things might not be relevant. Obviously, just leave them blank. And then we're happy with that. Sign at the very bottom. Date it. And then you would tear out this top one and then submit it with the rest of your paperwork at the end of the shift. If you do have a category 1 fault, you'll then write out a work order or work request and then you give it to the supervisor. The supervisor will then hand over it to the workshop supervisor and they'll get it fixed for you.
Sweet.
So yeah, that's definitely yeah. So work request you'll get one of those in the packs that you get. You'll get your logbook that you use to fill out. You'll get your work request sheet as well. You can get the pre-start ones, paper versions. You also get a post-trip as well. So if you've got any post-trip issues with the truck, especially more to do with like cleanliness, and whether you've done your windows and mirrors, done your bonnet check and all that tyre tax and all that, and then fuel up, yeah, they'll just make sure that you've done all that, you sign off that. And once you've done all that paperwork, you then put it into a sleeve, and then you'll put that into a toolbox down at the bottom there. They've got it at the moment down the bottom.
Yep.
They pull up, once you finish it, pop it all in there, with your tape files and a hazard card.
Also, fueling. Does the shift partner finish up at the end of the fuel up at the end of the shift?
Yeah, so in your shift,
Yeah.
you will try to get it to a fuel bay and fill it up before you put on park
Yeah.
on the go line. And then, or sometimes you might be lucky enough, if you park it up this end, the service truck will come around and top it up for you before the next shift comes into it.
Yeah, sweet.
So, have you guys got any questions about
No.
restarting?
Not at this stage.
No, not at this stage. Everything seems pretty
Good?
good, yeah.
Alright. Yeah, if you have any issues or any problems, definitely give your supervisor a call and he'll sort all your issues out that you might have with your truck or your machine that you're having.
Yeah, that's sweet.
Alright, thanks mate guys, I appreciate your time.
Good on you. Thank you.
Thank you.